Good morning and welcome to another Motivational Monday. Today's Motivational Monday is brought to you by my good friend Helena of Active Remedy. She's my sports masseur and osteopath and stuff like that. She keeps me going in my classes. Okay, so fantastic person and fantastic sports therapist, as well as other therapies that she does. So she's going to speak to you about goal setting. So I'll see you guys next week, and I'll leave you with the wise words of Helena.
Good morning, everybody. It's another Motivational Monday. Welcome and hello. So basically, we've had a few discussions, I believe, with Master Wayne regarding, making sure your goals are in smaller chunks and how you can go about that. So I'm going to talk to you a little bit more about goal setting. You may have come across this already, but it's always good to set smarter goals. You may have come across this word. It's an acronym, which means the first letter it's for a word, so it's just a way of remembering them. So SMART equals specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-based. So just to go into a little bit more detail through those. So specific means, it's no point just saying, oh, I fancy doing a bit of running. Well, it's harder to motivate yourself just to do some running, and it's much better, how would you know if you're achieving what you want? If it's going for some runs, then it's kind of vague, isn't it? So if you want to start doing 5Ks or you want to build up for a marathon, again, I'm mentioning fitness-based ones, but it doesn't have to be fitness-based at all. It can actually be for any area of your life, whether you've got exams. It's a way you set about and plan towards those goals. So, if you've got an exam in June, then you don't really want to wait until May to or even worse, the beginning of June, to cram all the module into that tiny little month. So it's better to plan ahead. So we need to look at goals being specific, measurable, so that progress is being made. It's a psychological thing, makes us feel good that we're on our way to our goals, which is great. Attainable, obviously, it's no point saying, okay, going back to fitness because that's my go-to. So there's no point sort of saying, oh, I'm going to go run a marathon tomorrow and I've never run more than 1K. It's probably a little bit unrealistic, let's be honest. So you're setting yourself up for failure, which we don't want to do. So attainable, relevant, obviously. There's for the letter R. It's just to make sure that it's lined up with where you want to be. So long term, it lines up with your long-term objectives and it lines up with your values. And the last one is time-based. Now that's again to make sure that it's more to do with motivation than anything else. So if you say you're going to run a marathon, well, that's all good, doing all the training for it, but unless you have a specific time that you are planning on doing that marathon, then you could just be hitting out half Ks all the time and never even attempting it. So it's good to, when you set a goal, make sure it's you do put a time to it to know that you've achieved it, because what you want is to tick that off your list. Psychologically, you want to make sure that you achieve your goal, not always chasing the goal, because that'll do your head in. Okay, and that explains smart or smarter goals. So look forward to talking to you another time, maybe when it's maybe another topic, another day. Take care.